Hey everybody, welcome to the SoCal Dram Tram. I'm Caesar.
And I'm Matt, and today we got a fun one for you. Today we've got the Dalmore 18-year single malt Highland Scotch whiskey, and it's a good one. Truth be told, this is not the first time we've shot this review. We had some audio issues with one of our last reviews, but this was one of them, and looking forward to trying this one out again. This bottle is actually aged in American white oak cask, and ex-bourbon, of course, and if I'm not mistaken, it's got a Matusalem Oloroso sherry seasoning, if I'm not mistaken. I'm also an idiot, can't pronounce words.
Revenge sherry something.
For those of you who don't live in Southern California, we have at a theme park called Knott's Berry Farm, and they got a ride called Montezuma's Revenge. Kind of fun, also kind of overrated, in my opinion, anyway. But this bottle's from Caesar's Bar, so Caesar, why don't you tell us about it?
Sure. This is my first Dalmore purchase, and I remember my brother Matt over here told me about the 12-year? 15 year that you had, and he said he loved it. And I was like, you know what, I trust his opinion on most things, so I'll shoot it. I'll go for the 18 years. So, I mean, I definitely wasn't disappointed at all. So
yeah, for sure. I mean, so like he said, I had the 15 before, and I really enjoyed that. I actually drank the 15 on my wedding day back in April, and April of 2019. For whoever finds this video in the future, Doc Browning and Marty McFlying. However, got the 15-year, drank it on my wedding day amongst me and my groomsmen. It was incredibly smooth. Have kind of moved on to other different whiskeys and whatnot. I'm excited to try this one again. Like I said, we are kind of reshooting this video. And first go around, it didn't quite hit with me, is what I'm going to say about it. So I'm excited to see, you know, now that it's opened up a little bit. That one was the first pours from this bottle. This one's now had a little bit of time to, you know, let some air hit it and see what happens. So I'm excited to see what happens with it. Today's coin, I'm going to be using the second fill Scotch for Dummies coin. Reason I'm using the Scotch for Dummies coin is because I would have never heard about Dalmore if I never come across their Dalmore King Alexander review. If you haven't checked that out, go ahead and look for that on YouTube. Scotch for Dummies, Dalmore King Alexander, and this is Mark's coin, the Scotch whore. What are you using?
today I'm using Aquavita's Recycle Reviews coin. Recycle Reviews, if you got the time, it's definitely worth the watch. And for my coaster coin, also whiskey guy, always love his posts, always.
So right off the bat, I'm kind of intrigued just because I don't know if it did this last time. This one's what, 40%? I think 43%. Kind of intrigued because I didn't notice it before. It's got a little bit of legs, not a whole lot, but it's got a little bit of legs for only 43%. So I'm curious to see what it does for it. What do you get on the nose?
I'm not gonna lie. So last time, the neck, with it being the neck pour and no air hitting it kind of consumed most of the nostrils.
Of that sherry.
Right now, it smells pretty sweet. To me, it smells like a vanilla-y leather.
A vanilla-y?
A vanilla. I don't know, vanilla flavored leather.
Hooking on Pahonics, working for him. A vanilla-y. God, I want to go to the vanilla-y distillery. Yeah, I got you this time. This has been a fun video, folks. You have no idea what happened before we shot this video.
A vanilla style leather.
Vanilla-y distillery. That's what we're going to go for. Dalmore is the vanilla-y distillery. But yeah, you're getting that vanilla. That's from that American white oak for sure. I'm getting a little bit of that sherry. I'm getting a little bit of that leather you were talking about. Getting a little bit of raisins.
I'm glad it cleared up a lot though. Like it's not just that nail polish, that straight alcohol. Like you get all those sweetness.
Yeah, the air definitely helped this one, I think. I'm going for a sip.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the vanilla comes straight through. Getting a little bit of pepper on the back end, on my back of my tongue.
Ooh, that finish is pretty good too.
The finish is good. Like I said, a little peppery. Interestingly enough, I don't know, the finish is still going. A little bit of honey on there for sure, but the vanilla-y is coming through, as you would say. What are you getting on it?
So the vanilla is there too, but folks, I don't know if you've ever been explained, this tastes like stewed fruits. Oh, this tastes like stewed fruits, and every time I hear that, it doesn't entice me. I'm like, stewed fruits? I imagine it. I'm like, I kind of don't think I'd like that. This right here, folks, I can honestly say is the first time I actually taste stewed fruits in the scotch, and it tastes good. like a stewed like raspberry jam or something. You know, it comes out very nicely. I was like, I would have never thought I would like a stewed fruits flavor, but I'm pleasantly surprised that I know what they're talking about now, A, and B, it's actually pretty good, folks. So, I mean, stewed fruits ain't my thing, but this is.
It's interesting. So I put a little bit of water on it. It's only 43%, so I'm not expecting it to hold water amazingly, but you know, some scotches do. The water kind of, it just kind of makes it a little bit more even keel, kind of levels things out in terms of the nose. I'm interested to see what it does with water on the palate, because like I said, we have reviewed it. It's been a few weeks, probably been about a month at this point since we had it, so I can't really recall what I got on it with the water. But I mean, yeah, it just kind of, it's in. Now, see, the vanilla is still there, and a little bit of sherry is still there, but it just kind of made it even keel, if not kind of killed the nose for me. Like I said, it's not bad. It's just it kind of neutered everything. Yeah. It brought it down to a little bit lower of a level.
Yeah, and to be honest, I can honestly, I don't like the finish with the water on this. I think it's too peppery on the finish. That's for me. I don't know about you.
That's actually like all I'm getting. I'm like that oak spice, that peppery spice from the barrel.
Yeah.
That's all I'm getting in this. I'm not on the palate. I almost lose the vanilla. I don't get any of that honey now. No, it's a bummer, man. I loved the 15. Like, I'm curious to go back to it since I have had a lot more different types of sherried whiskeys since, and curious to see how it holds up. That Dalmore King Alexander III is still a bottle that I know for sure I want to try. I know for sure he wants to try. Sure. Ergo, eventually we're gonna try it.
Ergo,
like the Matrix. But yeah, no, the water didn't do this one any favors. It's like I almost want to pour a little bit more whiskey in.
Yeah.
I remember what I said in the first time we did this. I wanted to have 2 glasses. I wanted to have one neat and one with water because I preferred the glass neat in terms of on the palate, but I actually liked the nose with water. Clearly that's changed because now I don't even really care for the nose with water because it just kind of neuters everything. Yeah. Again, who knows? There's a ton of different factors. I'm an idiot. Never claimed to be knowledgeable in any of this. However, I don't know. It's definitely not my favorite.
But folks, that's just adding water to it. Water is not for all whiskeys, of course. But to be honest, this is a great bottle without water. I will drink this all day, anytime, anywhere without water. Because, like I said, it's the first time I try stewed fruits, and I actually like it. Except with water.
So, I mean, for me, with this guy, I don't know, I'm still kind of struggling because I'm kind of waffling between 2 numbers right now, like in terms of my score for this one, right? And for me right now, I'm going to give it a 2. It's not that it's a bad whiskey or anything like this. You may try this and you may fall in love, and guess what? That's okay. As the boys from Whiskey Tribe would say, hey, the best whiskey is the whiskey you like and the way you like to drink it, and that's okay. This one necessarily isn't for me. Would I run out and buy this bottle? I don't know. There's a lot of other sherry whiskeys that I like that I could pick up for about the same price. In fact, I can get a couple of bottles. We got a review coming where I can get maybe 2 or 3 bottles for the price of that same whiskey, and I really like that one. See if you can see it behind the bar. So for me, I'm going to go with a 2 on it. And again, that's not saying it's bad. It's just saying that it's not for me and my palate right now. Where are you going?
So, folks, I'm going to start with saying anything I rate 2 and up, I would for sure buy again and throw it on my wall. Because 2 and up, even a 2 is considered good to me. And to me, I was battling because if I could technically rate it, I'd probably say 2.5. But I don't want to throw halves in there, so I'll go with the 2. I'd still buy it, but yeah, I've had a couple 18 years that start great and finish great, which is why I'd rate those very highly. But this, since it didn't finish so great, I'd give it a 2, meaning I'm still going to buy it again. But as far as, my ratings, I'll give it a 2. I'll leave it at a 2.
For sure. Well, hey guys, don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Go ahead and hit us up in the comment sections. Have you had this bottling? Have you had another Dalmore? Let us know what you think of it. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram at SoCal Dram Tram. And you got anything else to add today, Caesar?
Nothing much, right?
Alrighty. Well, all aboard. Catch you next time.